Name Philip Donnelly brothers.
I'm Mark Steven.
Seth Wright.
My name is Janella.
My name is Maxine.
Hi, I'm Leah Villas. I'm 59 years old.
I am 42 years old. 90% confident that's true.
I think I'm 38 now. I think.
I am 34 years old.
I'm 30 years of age.
I am from my mama's womb.
I'm from like the Philippines, but we moved here like in the US like 9 years ago.
I am from Fort Wayne, Indiana.
But then also, I was born in New York, went to Kansas. Now I live in Elkhart, Indiana.
I am from the Philippines. Now I live here in Indiana, USA.
But I am originally from the Philippines.
Hobart, Indiana.
I'm from the Philippines, but I now live here in the US.
Guess the fun facts I'll share. It's not that fun, but I'm a number 7 Enneagram, which means I want to do all the things all the time.
I went to law school, but didn't get to finish it because I got engaged and married you.
But I'm exploring myself deeper to make myself feel darker emotions.
I invited somebody on a party without telling like the...
I'm a father. There you go. I have 2 kids, and life is fun with that. So there you go.
Sadness, grief, and it's terrible and hard, but that's a fun fact. I don't know how fun it is again, but here we go.
Without telling like the host like I'm inviting them, or you know. So I think that's like a fun fact.
Like eating, watching K-dramas, like sleeping.
I love to sing, but I'm out of tune.
First episode? Well, it was dark. It was dark, the cinematography.
So it's been about 2 years.
Has it been that long? Wow.
I didn't really expect that it was going to be Mary Magdalene.
From what I remembered, it was about it's the story about Mary Magdalene. At first, I don't have like any idea what I'm gonna watch.
Well, since I got to watch the awesome video that you put out, which was so fun, shout out to the eunuch once again.
Do you remember what it was about?
Jesus.
Next question.
Pretty sure it was Jesus. I remember it was called The Chosen, Jesus, and
Yes, I do remember that because I got to see it recently. So, 90% sure that's also true.
It was pretty cool. I cried, especially towards the end.
honestly like no, because it was like it's
yes, vaguely, yes. It's been 2 years. If you want me to remember the side stories, you're gonna have to be quicker than 2 years. So, I do remember like certain characters' faces and their white robes over their heads.
But for sure, when I see this, you know, I mean, I will remember like some of those. So.
Oh, I feel like everybody is looking for somebody to heal Lily, and then at the end, I wonder what they called it, Mary Magdalene.
That was like 2 years ago. I don't even remember what I ate like last week or.
But then it was about a girl that was possessed and then was saved by Jesus.
But like I said, I didn't watch it on purpose. I saw it. I think it was on Prime. I think it's on Prime. I could be wrong on that. And then I was like, I don't want to watch it because if he wants me to do another one, I don't want to like know something. So I waited. So I'm a good guy.
I think it will be about like Jesus, like in this one, because he showed up like in the last, last part.
Jesus.
Definitely Jesus.
Doing something out there in the Middle East. Engaging with the community and such.
I mean, not all of it, but maybe like Magdalene also.
The continuation of Mary Magdalene's life.
There should be like a reason why they showed up like in the end. So.
Me no know. How the heck? Is this
so if you turn it back the other way, there you go. Yeah.
simplicity?
Also, there will be like a time like they will like show up like a lot on this episode.
I'm from the 80s. I don't remember this kind of technology from the 80s.
I don't look funny or anything?
No, you look good.
Okay.
Let's go!
So I just play this.
Alright, I'm gonna play.
Whoa, that's a lot of work. Holy heavens. go!
Okay.
Comencé.
Chinareth? Or
Sister.
Kinnereth?
And if you think I'll post to that,
Conrad.
Eli, you must think I was born yesterday.
Was there a Shabbat when you were little?
Of course. Since the time of the covenant.
Every 7 days. Why so many, Safta?
Shabbat is a time for rest and time to honor three things: family, our people, and God.
Family like
So
Safta
it's
and
like
Sabah?
Shabbat
Yes,
is like
and you, Ima, and Abba,
all
of
about like
course.
three
Close
things.
friends are like family too.
Who else?
Like it says
We
here,
honor
like
our fellow citizens.
family,
with
like
Shabbat.
Stranger Safta?
Yep.
We are all God's people.
God and
Even friends
rest.
we
I
haven't
think.
met. But most important of all, we honor God in all his works. We rest because he rested on the seventh day. We rest to refresh our souls, to know him better.
Woman of valor, who can find her?
This is the Eshit Chaya, an ode to women of valor.
Far beyond jewels is her value. Her husband's heart trusts in her, and he should lack no fortune.
I don't remember like that small kid like Eli. Was he in the first part or
God
no?
make you like Ephraim and Manasseh.
Manasseh.
May God make you like Sarah, Rebecca, Rachel, and Leah.
Okay, people pronounce Leah. Some people also pronounce Leah. Which one is right?
We used to say that blessing around the Shabbat table many moons ago.
The sixth day.
Gone are the days.
So there's like difference like 6th day or like 7th day or what's? I mean they have like they're counting on days.
For them, they give importance to the Shabbat.
Yeah, I think they're waiting for like 7th day or something. But I mean he just mentioned like the 6th day.
Bore Peri Hagafen. Amen. Fishes are swimming.
Come on in. Oh, jump. I thought it was walk.
Do you have two kids?
The water.
Did they just release this one or no?
Yeah. Yes.
Oh, okay. If you did not show me like the first one, I didn't know like a movie or something.
Walk.
Underwater. Yeah.
The end part. Capernaum.
They at the salon getting their hair did. Fit to see what's up.
It's the Capernaum where we went.
You're so good.
Did we go to Capernaum where,
You try.
like, the Peter's house and whatnot? It was at Capernaum.
I have seen you braid Leah. You're
Oh, is
wonderful.
this Mary?
So is this like Mary Magdalene, like the one who showed up last episode?
2 pieces.
I remembered her. She looks a lot prettier here.
How'd I do?
This one, right?
Excellent. It is a shame only Ananias will
Yeah.
see it. You know what would be great? Do we have any flowers?
Oh, I'll get the buttercup. Don't move.
Peanut butter cup? Reese's? From the ancient times? Probably not.
I'm sorry. Excuse me. Sorry. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
He's either got fear or respect. Seems maybe fear. We'll find out. Oh, He's scared as heck. He's out.
Who was that one? Like on a black cape or like like a hood? Ah, okay. Because they try to like behave and then he just left and he saw like Mary.
Which one?
The guy, this one.
This one?
Yes.
What did he say?
He detests you as much as I do.
And?
Matthew?
This was a horrible idea. Gaius, we must see Quintus.
Or what? He does not need to clarify anything for you. I mean, do you have any idea? Clearly, you do not. Dumb question.
Idea of what?
Who you are dealing with.
Yes, I do.
Really?
Yes. He is the Roman occupying overseer of this region, and his primary responsibilities are to enforce the law and ensure financial stability.
I am aware of his responsibilities. I don't think you know what he's capable
And if
of.
he's made a deal with this Simon person, I have valuable information related to his job.
Have you ever heard of somebody making a decision based on a hunch?
If he has, then I must let him know.
Yes, you must. Listen, I don't want to have to carry your corpse out, so I'm gonna wait outside for your replacement. Good luck.
Impending doom.
I don't understand.
You are a fool.
Publicanus requests an audience. Publicanus?
Yes, Dominus.
And are you his escort, Centurion?
Yes.
So where are you going?
Is Quintus a made-up name, or is it really in the Bible?
Passageway, Praetor.
Ah.
Because I don't remember reading
Well done.
anything
Come on.
like Quintus.
So a Jew tax collector and his escort demand to see the praetor of Judea. It's urgent, they say. A matter of life and death. Last night burned very hot, and today I'm asked so.
I wonder. I can imagine like if they still
Why
do
should I
that
not
tax
kill you
thing,
both?
like
You
like
first.
until now, like if they do like
Dominus, I was
people will
recently
come to
approached by
your
a man
house and
who
then
filed my tax collection.
Faster.
He was many months
He ain't got
delinquent.
no
To
patience.
relieve the substantial amount of
Skip
debt.
to the end.
Did you hire a man to spy on Jewish merchant vessels fishing on Shabbat to avoid
Oh.
taxation?
So if you're doing fishing
Simon.
during Shabbat,
Is in
you're
your
not gonna
district?
pay
He is.
like tax, right?
Debts are forgiven.
Or to avoid taxation.
Surprise.
As well
Yeah,
as
but
those
they
of his
cannot
brother?
pay. They're not spending money, or they're not paying.
Yes.
They cannot spend,
Forgiven.
right?
Goodbye.
Thank you for your time, Praetor.
I do not find Simon reliable.
Tip.
Once he was deficient in his
But if
taxes,
there-
and when I pursued
if
remedy,
there's no one
I discovered
watching,
that he had
they
spent
can-
an
they can
inordinate amount on
fish
games
without
of
paying
chance at the
anything,
local
right? Because-
establishment. Additionally, based on his financial status, I question Simon's connections to the merchant class. In spite of his current intentions, I do not believe you have an accurate understanding of what he can deliver.
I'm sorry for this dishonor, Praetor.
Say your last prayer, Jew.
Stay there a moment, Captain. Are you saying I made a bad deal?
Yes.
He's shaking his head. He's like, "Don't say it." Oh no, mistake.
Where did he come from?
From his mama.
Here, Capernaum,
In the
Dominus.
My brothers across the world search for brave men to spare and recruit, but our power prohibits those very efforts. For what sane person would stand up to the Roman Empire?
I am sane.
I was gonna say.
Yes, but a very different kind of sane.
I'm sorry, I don't understand.
So, you say this Simon isn't at the level of the merchant class at sea, but
Very lost.
he claims they all spend time at the same
It's
establishments.
been 2 years.
Is that false?
I'm afraid I'm not aware of their social interactions. But even if that were true, it would be highly unusual for Jewish men to betray one another.
So says the Jew who collects
Yeah.
taxes from them.
Mine
Good
is a
point.
different circumstance.
Spare me. I admire it. Well, it won't surprise you to learn that to date, Simon has not fulfilled his obligation to uncover the tax evaders.
I don't
He's
think there's
engaged in
this many
contract.
white
Not
people
yet.
during that
Time
time.
may
You
prove
know?
you out.
I could be wrong.
What do
I
you
really
call
don't know.
Matthew, Dominus.
I may yet have need of your keen powers of observation, Matthew. A special assignment.
And I wonder if they use the word like dumb.
I would relish
Like,
the
do they have that word back
Dominus.
then? Dumb? You're
course you
dumb.
would.
Like, I don't know. I don't know. That's
I'll be
just
in
how my
touch,
brain
Matthew.
works.
Confirm him.
Thank you, Dominus.
Thank you.
I don't understand why Matthew would be doing this.
In honor of the Praetor, I'm gonna go downstairs and get a haircut real quick.
All right, around for the table.
Are they allowed to drink on like Shabbat or
What
no?
is this about? What, Baruch, I can't celebrate my brothers?
Yeah, but they cannot
and
buy.
sisters. So, make sure
Yeah.
Amos gets a side or he can't handle the good stuff.
Whew.
To buy
Bet.
it, Jason, you'll need this to drown your
So what if
sorrows.
like somebody will
Use
buy
this
the
game.
drink for you? Are you allowed to
You.
do that or no?
I don't know your name, you're new, but wow, huh?
Praetor
We're afraid
Masher.
you'll steal our fish, we're afraid you'll steal our women. Look at this man, like Absalom, no?
better than Absalom.
Stay away from low-hanging branches, my boy.
I mean,
Stay with
you're
us
not
two
spending
staircases,
money,
man.
right? But
That's it, so?
you're allowed to
Not
drink.
for Jason?
Oh, what did
you
he
know.
do this time?
Ask her wife.
Oh, snap, it's getting real up in
Leave
there.
me alone again, Simon. Well, you merchants need twice the help at sea. I need twice the help on land.
What's your bet?
Joe, and I see the hammer change its rules
And
and allowing
then you
children.
can,
Go get caught in
so
a
you
net,
can
but you're
also
here with a responsible
buy the drink a
adult.
day night
So
before.
make
That's
sure
fine, right?
James and John get something.
You can spend like because it's not like on Thursdays or like before Shabbat. You can buy a drink and then
Whatever
since you're
you
allowed to
need,
like
brother.
drink like
Your
okay.
face. You happy? Oh, I'm handsome. I just happen to be wearing a happy face.
Confident much.
Buying drinks for the merchants.
I can imagine those people like like they have a Black Friday sale.
I don't want
You guys
to be
do that one?
You are, so I should be too.
You can have like the on your cart like stuck in the car and then
Nothing wrong
after
with enjoying
Shabbat
a
just
little
check
financial
out.
freedom. A temporary reprieve from doom.
That double
Yeah.
knockout.
Oh, so in the morning, yeah, but not like
Put your footwork down and next time you see
Yeah, I'll practice. Thank you, Khuli. Thank you.
So far, apparently Shabbat has something to do with drinking and gambling.
Reprieve.
I like it.
Cool off for a second.
Believe it or not,
Feeling pretty. I've
I
been
don't
sweating.
like it either. But these men, they're not family.
Better.
You
And picking
are
flowers.
my responsibility, not them. You two keep me up at night, not them.
And you want to be rich.
Yeah, well, I thought I'd
are they
try
the like
sentimental
the tax
route.
collector?
Maybe it's not my best look.
He was the one I was talking about, I remember. I think he was in The Mummy.
Studying was.
Apologies,
So it's like perfect. He's like, I've been.
What is so urgent, Shmuel?
The judges of our Sanhedrin sent for you.
Yeah. And he's like, don't read from the book.
The Avbedin himself requests your presence.
It's like ironic if you think about it. He's reading from the
God,
book. I'm not
he's
sure.
cool.
I don't know who's going to read a book.
What happened?
It's getting serious. Gonna go handle some business. Nicodemus.
So they were looking for Mary, right? Or not really looking for.
These are the Pharisees, right? Nicodemus.
Because that's the one who saw like Mary.
We are greatly honored by your presence.
The honor is mine, Abedin.
That one. Yeah.
I was given the impression there was a matter of some urgency.
We are considering a formal inquiry.
What are the charges?
A miracle, Rabbi of Rabbis. This man's testimony is clear. His account miraculous. The woman in the red quarter to whom you offered rights, she is redeemed.
You saw her?
Yes, teacher. Perfectly restored and radiant.
Where?
At the hairdressers at the market.
Men are not allowed at the hairdressers.
Of course, I did not go in. But she was on an errand. I believed my eyes betrayed
Men are
me,
not
so
allowed
I
in
followed
the
until I was
hairdressers.
certain.
Before.
Out.
Oh, they're not allowed to like go
Successful,
like in
I
the
told you.
like the man. They're not allowed to go inside the
This is unheard
hairdresser,
of.
like
You yourself pointed out
right, a salon.
depth
They're not
of
allowed to go
demonic
there or no?
oppression was beyond human aid. We want to send word to Jerusalem.
Yeah, like the men are not
Abiti,
allowed to like.
With your permission, I would like to investigate the sighting
Because
myself.
he said he did not go inside
before
like the
you conduct a formal inquiry into this,
like
or
the salon.
have news of its spread.
We will, of course, yield to your request, but may we inquire as to the reason for your reticence?
Just as this exorcism took some time to prove effective, it may have a tentative hold. It could come as a shock for a young woman of her station to be pored over by your learned judges, whereas mine's a familiar face.
It is decided. Conduct your investigation, but please be efficient. News of this kind, it grows legs.
What does that mean? Don't get up and walk away. Spread around the environment.
Are they watching somebody like if
Andrew?
somebody's doing like fishing?
Andrew, will you help me, please?
Help you with what? Barely see anything.
Of course, it's the darkest night in weeks. Okay, we saw Huri Chaim and Bauch come in, offloading and cleaning their holds.
Of course. Tomorrow is Shabbat.
Well, there's still a fleet out there. They're sailing late because they're not cleaning out the holds tonight. They're definitely sailing tomorrow. I'm guessing it's Amos.
This is all a waste of time if it is.
What do you mean?
What I mean is Gideon and Tobiah sail with Amos.
Well, I'm not saying it's Amos for sure or not. Whoever it is, they're definitely sailing tomorrow. We got him.
We got... Those are our brothers. Tobiah looks to you before his own father.
So what? Well, it's my fault that a dumb kid doesn't know better?
He's trying to like betray them, like
Keep waiting for you to tell me this is all
Tobias,
part of a
like-
plan to double-cross the Romans.
Andrew, there's a crew out there. That crew is stealing food out of Eden's mouth. They're gonna take our boat, maybe our lives.
Maybe, but we made our choices too.
You think this was a choice?
It's getting heavy. Hopelessness pushes
not
people to
teaching
do
today.
things they don't want to do.
I have research.
Don't be too long. Our guests will be arriving early.
Oh.
Nico, they are dear
Nico.
colleagues who admire you. They have been waiting weeks for the teacher of teachers to lead Shabbat. It will be like sharing loaves with God himself.
Sharing? Look. Am I the only one hearing this?
It's a small gathering.
Dude, glitter.
Just go through it quickly.
One of the worst things on the planet. It
Try
is
to
so
avoid spending
intrusive.
too
It's like
much
bed
time
bugs. It's
honoring
like
God and our heritage.
the worst. Banned from my house, by the way. Glitter and slime. Forget about it. That lady will be washing her hair for 4 weeks. It still ain't coming out. Sorry.
Stop!
Are you the Messiah?
Yes!
Ooh! That did not feel good.
Do you want to lose that ugly nose of yours?
Rude.
Thank you. Only one language keeps their peace, Marcus. Learn to speak it.
I'm guessing that language is violence. Ruffian.
Matthew, another unhappy citizen expressing his disapproval?
I'll be fine.
Oh, you're disgusting. Go home.
I have a job to do.
My father never allowed me to
Did he
shirk
just like
responsibility.
poop or like in
Well,
there?
he raised you right.
What he was
You
doing?
must have Roman blood.
We don't speak.
Jews are odd.
People are.
How can you not have a relationship with your own father?
He says he has no son.
Because he
Next.
chose to betray the Jews, his own people.
That's sad.
I got them.
That's a bummer, bro.
At least I think they're right. It's what everyone else was getting.
Oh, what did you get, Mary?
Shabbat candles.
Okay, I would not have guessed that.
It's
Mary's first Shabbat dinner in a little while.
In a long while. I barely remember how to do it.
It'll be great. I know how to make the bread. Portrait.
How do you make part of a loaf of bread?
If you're hosting Shabbat, sweetheart, you better get moving. Preparations might take you all afternoon.
Really?
Just to be safe.
I haven't even swept.
Get out of here. Get the fire going first thing.
I'm excited and a little terrified.
After you, Ned, rest the dough.
What this kind of advice?
Foolproof plan.
Shabbat shalom.
Shabbat shalom.
It's you. It's real. Lilith.
Lilith.
No, please, don't be frightened. My name is Nicodemus. I ministered to you, Lilith.
I don't answer to that name. I am Mary.
Also,
I was born Mary.
But you were called Lilith, yes?
Please, I must go.
No, please, Mary. I am desperate for your help, Mary. I'm a Pharisee. I'm visiting from Jerusalem. I'm a man of God. And I believe you have experienced a miracle, Mary.
Are you really a Pharisee?
Yes. I'm sorry, I wasn't. I'm not here to enforce Jewish law.
So how do you know who I am?
You really don't remember me at all. I burned incense.
I don't remember. It's all a blur. I can't go back into that.
No, I don't want you to. I can't even imagine. But you are healed. That much is clear. I just want to understand.
So she was like the one like who was sick, right? Like, and
That's
then
two of us.
I think I kind of remember now. Like it was like dark. Like she was like in the like in a room. Like was sick, and then. But why did he change her
It
name?
wasn't anything you did.
He can remember.
It was someone else.
He thought he's the one.
Someone
else.
else?
Yes.
He called me Mary.
Hmm.
He said, I am his.
Yes.
I am redeemed.
Oh yeah, like that's why. Like
It was so-
she don't want that one. She don't want that name anymore.
Who did this?
I don't know his name. And even if I did, I could not tell you.
Why not?
His time for men to know has not yet come.
It's time for men. He performs miracles and seeks no credit? What does he look like? Is he a member of Sanhedrin? Would you at least know him?
Are
if
they
you
trying
saw
to have
him
like
again?
somebody like get a miracle
I
also
don't know why
from
I'm
like
sharing
Jesus or
this
no?
with you. I don't understand it myself.
Yeah, like yeah.
But here is
And
what I
then
can
she don't
tell you.
wanna say she didn't remember, and then
I
even
was
if she
one way.
remembers, she's not gonna tell them.
And now I am completely different. And the thing that happened in between was him. So yes, I will know him for the rest of
I mean,
my life.
at least the only one that she can remember is Jesus. Like
I have
you
to
know,
be home to prepare for Shabbat, as I'm sure you do.
she don't even remember this. Like
So you're even
you know that
hosting
guy.
Shabbat dinner.
It will be nothing like yours, I'm sure of that. But I'm going to try. Shabbat shalom, Nicodemus.
Like is that goodbye? Shabbat shalom. Or what does
Shabbat
that
shalom.
mean?
Mary.
Experience over knowledge. That's power right there.
They're playing music. I was like, oh, it's almost over.
I'm pretty sure I saw like a little water tear go down Nicodemus's face. It was condensation from the athletic brew.
It's like Ozzy's hair in the morning. Or is it peace?
It's not morning.
Wow.
First seeing you then?
It's noon.
The bread is wonderful.
I know. How's fishing?
It's fine.
Really?
You're surprised?
Why would I be surprised?
I don't know. You tell me.
You haven't taken a catch to market for days.
And yet you have flour, vegetables.
Was he the one with like
Did you
Andrew?
sleep in a warm bed last night?
Or no?
In fits.
Why are you baiting me?
I don't understand what's happening.
Nothing is
You don't sell
happening.
to market. Your hours are upside down. And your face is frozen in worry. Don't tell me nothing is happening.
Them ladies know, son.
In a
They
challenging
know.
season right now. I just need to work hard to get through it, and I'll get caught up tonight, and I'll be right on the way.
Tonight? What do you mean?
I'm not happy about this either. I need to work tonight
You
so that
need to work on Shabbat.
it's a special circumstance. I can't get into it right now. Andrew will be here for dinner.
Oh,
as
that's why it's
normal.
hard for them to like
just be gone
cut
for
somebody
flowers.
also because they're not allowed
well,
to work
would you like me to
on
fix your
Shabbat.
Shabbat plate to take with you?
Listen, love, I know this is
Don't
not
listen,
ideal.
love me. I'm not a child.
She ain't playing.
I just need you to trust me on this.
It's
Please?
real.
Because even if they will catch them, they're not allowed to work, right? So there's no.
got this.
Oh, I see it.
You answer to God, not me. But next time, you answer to the both of us.
Oh, double
Because whatever
team.
this is, I don't have the strength for it twice.
She's more patient than I am.
That's a woman that done been burnt. She's sick of it.
I would have yelled.
Thought that was a jaguar. It was a dog.
Thought it was a panther.
I was like, oh my god. Watch out.
There's any left from that.
It looks like my dog, black German Shepherd.
Does he know like Mary is there? Like, is that they're doing like the Shabbat like at the dinner, right? Or not?
He has a sister?
He said what? Oh, okay.
Because it looks like his family.
This is solid gold from the finest goldsmiths in Jerusalem. I hope you will enjoy eating of this beautiful plates made of clay.
So it's like more on like family time, like on Shabbat, like rest. Family and yeah, God.
Don't get that glitter on
So
you,
you
dog.
mind, love?
It ain't gonna come off.
That's my name. Do you know the significance?
Tell me.
200 years ago, we were ruled by the Greek king Antiochus IV. He suppressed our religious observances. It wasn't until the Maccabees revolted and ushered in the Hasmonean dynasty that our worship was restored.
You are as smart as you are handsome.
Who is responsible for suppressing our worship now? I fear I know the answer.
It is a beautiful tapestry. Should the artist have made it less so? To what purpose? Sadness? A conquered people?
You are wise as you are beautiful.
Shabbat
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom, Rabbi.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
Oh, honored Rabbi. We are humbled and honored by your presence in Capernaum. You make us whole.
Only God can do that.
That was weird.
Shall we join the others?
But thank you for saying kind things to me.
So even if not family, they can still like join like dinner with some like other people.
He got a little snippy about
A woman of
their
valor,
honor.
who can find?
Dumbledore. Looks like Dumbledore there.
I know like they said like the bread or something. Yeah.
If I put my arm really close to the camera and flex, it makes me look like super strong.
Like you know like Thanksgiving there's like turkey. What are like the like traditional like food that you guys have like?
And then I can get intense and focus. And then also my arm can dance to the music.
Barnaby.
Mary.
Come in. I'm so glad you came.
Oh, thank you, Miss This is a fine place.
Oh, thank you.
Cool it off. Cool it off.
Are we on?
You do like candlelight also, you know.
Is it still on? Shula, how did you find us? I followed that mule, Barnaby. Not that he waited. Looking as handsome as ever, Barnaby. Come.
Lucky guess, Shula.
Is this the place?
If Mary's here, it is.
Do I know you?
Oh, sorry, I'm James. This is Thaddeus. We were told this would be a good place to come. We can leave if it's awkward.
Oh, no. Please come in. You are most welcome here.
Oh, they can also, the strangers, like, can join them too.
Well, yes, I don't know what I am doing.
Humbled honesty.
It's a victory.
If I'm not doing something or doing something
So they
wrong.
cannot turn down anybody also if somebody's like coming over for dinner.
Can't remember the last time I was invited to Shabbat dinner.
Me, never.
You never been to Shabbat?
Of course I've been to one. Been to lots. Just never got invited. Who's the extra seat?
For Elijah.
Well, they just showed
Right,
up.
I remember they're always setting an extra place for Elijah.
Is it for Passover?
Passover.
Just once a year at Seder.
When Seder comes, I'll have a head start on setting up.
Good call, Mary.
I think they know like
Can I read it for you, Mary?
Stop it, Barnaby. I read better than you.
Oh.
My father taught me.
Very impressive.
Is the first star out?
The
Yes,
first
let's
time?
eat. Like I said, you are very popular.
Or it's a Pharisee here to
Is it
shut us down
Jesus?
for letting you
Can it be Jesus? Yeah, I think so. I think so.
It's good to see you.
It's Jesus.
Yes.
Better than Elijah.
It's Jesus, isn't it?
I don't want to be rude, but would it be okay if I...
Oh, yes, of course. Please come in. I just never thought you'd I have guests here. This is my first time. I don't know what I'm doing.
Rabbi.
Oh, they know
Already know these men.
why do they call Jesus like Rabbi?
I trust they have been polite.
Of course.
Teacher? So those two
Your
was
guests
it
can take the seat.
Jesus like the
Yes,
first
ma'am.
two who came in?
Oh, of course. Yes, of course. Please have a seat. I keep saying of course a lot. Francis
She nervous.
is the man I told you about who helped me. Oh, yes. Yeah, Mary told us so much about you.
Oh, I hope not too much.
I'm Barnaby. This is Shula. She is blind.
Oh, she's blind.
In case you couldn't tell.
Mm-mm.
I'm so sorry. I don't actually know your name.
I'm Jesus of Nazareth.
Well, apparently something good can come from Nazareth.
Barnaby's a joker.
Jokes. You got jokes.
Mary, I'm honored to be here. Why don't you begin?
Oh, no, I couldn't now that you are here. You must.
Thank you, but this is your home, and I would love for you to do it.
Uncomfortable. You got this, Mary.
What's the name of these two?
from this now. Now the heavens and the earth were completed and all their hosts. And God completed on the seventh day his work that he did.
Oh, so Jesus just showed up like
God abstained
the
on
seventh day.
from all the work he did. And God blessed the seventh day. And he hallowed
But
it.
not all people knows that was
thereon
him
he
who
abstained from all
helped
the
her,
work
right?
that God
It was
created
just in that room.
Blessed are you, Lord our God, ruler of the universe, who creates the fruit of the vine.
Now I was gonna ask earlier also like about like the star. That's one of the like
have loving
they know like
and
it's
willingly
gonna
given
start
us
right
your
like the Shabbat.
as an inheritance in memory of creation.
Yeah, because she was like I'm gonna see like there's like a star.
Because this is
and
the
there's
first
Jesus.
day of our holy assemblies in memory of the exodus from Egypt.
She
Blessed
ain't
are
feeling
you,
it.
Lord our God, King of the universe,
Did you really go to work?
who brings forth the bread from the earth. Amen.
Amen.
At that time, not all people like knows Jesus yet, right?
Did it, Mary? She was sweating. Made it work.
Oh,
He's trying to capture the fellow Jews, right, who are sailing on Shabbat.
oh, he's trying to like.
But what if they don't show up?
Duh! The Chosen! Let's go!
The Chosen. I thought it was the Chosen One. Was that the Chosen One, like the title?
Dallas Jenkins!
It's finished.
That was number one, or was that 1 and 2? Yeah. How many am I watching? That was 1? Okay. Because that felt like 2.
I thought it was like the Chosen One, like the title, like.
The first episode was an hour, so I thought it would be an hour.
Yeah, was that it or no?
No, it's just the Chosen.
Okay.
Yeah, it was like how I pictured Shabbat, except that it was more of like a meal in this show.
So Shabbat is like Sunday?
I mean, it starts on Friday night to sundown of Saturday. So they just show like the meal, the Shabbat meal.
Saturday. Oh, okay.
Kind of like two classes, different classes celebrating Shabbat. The upper class, then there's the middle, and then kind of like a lower class. Kind of shows the difference of how they observe Shabbat in different classes.
So Shabbat like reminds me of like weekend parties that we do here, like in the modern like time.
I do not know what's the reason why. Maybe he just wanna like follow what's like the rule, like what is like Shabbat. But things like that's your family also. Like you need to have them like safe, or you don't want them in trouble.
Back then, it was like more focused on like remembering how the past few days, like the weeks of, I mean the days of the week goes, like what happened there, and then they're honoring God after those hard-working days, and they ended up with a feast.
So it's hard to like maybe it's just different. Like every people is like different. So some people they just wanna like break the rules. Some people like follow the rules, I guess.
It's like a good episode, but not as intense as the first one, because here it's just like narrating how Mary is after she was saved. So I think the story like evolved, like how she's been doing after she was saved. At first she doesn't have like recollection of what happened, but she clearly remember who saved her, because she recognized Jesus right away.
It's setting a lot of the table, if you will, of like just kind of furthering on. So there was not a lot of conclusion So my brain likes conclusions of things. But
Is this episode like the next day, or is this like
the biggest thing that stands out is the challenge that Mary felt, the heaviness that she felt in trying to do something she wasn't used to. There was expectation for.
If that's Mary, the next day she's like, I'm good. I'm doing great. I'm picking flowers. I'm getting my hair done.
I'm trying to put myself in her shoes of the level of potential judgment she was likely feeling or afraid of. And she was, saying of course a lot.
I don't even talk to weird people anymore. Like she got her stuff together quick. She did touch Jesus, so okay, yeah, that did help.
My favorite, probably Andrew, because he's the most he's real. Israel, he's real.
I am curious about the blind character with Barnabas or Barnaby, I think is the way they said his name.
Yeah, he's just my favorite character. He's chill and reminds me of how, like a sibling worried about this and that, and he tells you the truth. It's like a slap in the face. Kind of, but yeah.
Like, is that his wife? He didn't announce her as his wife, I don't think. He's just like, this is her, she's blind. So I am curious about that blind character of like, hey, where does she fit in and how does that engage with the process?
I like the old guy. I like the sound of his voice, if that makes any sense. He's just a good actor. He's been in a lot of things. I'm wondering if he's a very religious man in real life, because obviously this is like a lower budget film. Or it could not be. I don't know. It's on Prime, so I mean, somebody's paying him. But I always like that character. He's good.
I've learned a lot about also what is Shabbat and like taxation, things like that.
Crazy. Though we've had taxes going back that far.
Yeah, with the Romans.
Well, I mean taxes in general.
Matthew. Not that I betrayed anybody. Maybe I did in the past. I just don't remember. It's just because he's got kind of like, he's not normal. Like he's sane, but a different kind of sane. I have OCD, so I kind of like relate to like how he thinks about things. So yeah, I feel for him.
I can relate Simon because he wants can't cut out. He does not want to work during Sabbath. Yes, I can relate that with Simon.
Obviously, the way I look at it is when a taxman becomes a taxman like this, it's because either way taxes are getting collected, and if they have to be collected, I might as well be the guy doing that job because it's an easy job to do. It's going to happen. But if you're going to go out and rat somebody else out for like, oh no, dude, he's got more money than you're thinking, that's kind of stupid. It's like really stupid. It's like nobody likes you already. He's like the guy that's in class. You're like, you forgot to give us homework.
I would also say like with Simon, feeling like he has to betray his brothers, and like he doesn't have to. It's a choice, obviously, but he feels so stuck and so hopeless that he feels like that's one of his only options, if not his only option.
Yeah, I did fishing, like, we'll just wait for like wait for the fishermen, like when they arrive, we'll like ask for like fish.
And so again, the judgmental part of my brain is like, you're not loyal. What the heck are you doing? Like, not cool. Don't do it, dude.
If it's in the market, they will like sell it. But if you're like in the ocean or like just waiting for them, they just give it like for free.
But ultimately trying to empathize with feeling extremely stuck and hopeless, and like he feels like there's no way out, and so he's taking the best bet that he knows, and it's unfortunate that he feels that way. But
yeah, I mean, but you're not gonna get like a lot. It's just like a couple pieces, but it's because I think they believe that if you share, you will get the more you give, the more you get. Like, that's what I mean. I believe that one also. Like,
nevertheless, hopefully he finds a better or different way of hope out of this. We'll see. TBC to be continued.
The tax guy. I feel like he'll come into play later. What's his name?
If you give that to them, like share what you catch, those people that you got the fish, they will like maybe pray for you like next time when you come back to like fishing, they will pray for you that you can catch more so that they can get more also.
So basically, he's going to have a turnaround, is what you're saying. I don't really know all the apostles, dude. Like, I don't know, Matthew's a good one or a bad one, but I think we all know Judas is the bad one, So, all right, there's room for improvement. Okay.
But if you're not gonna give them, they will pray for you not to catch anything because you're not gonna give them anyway. So it's
The Son of our Almighty Father visited Mary, and she was surprised. That's what the most exciting part for me. That's a miracle.
Yeah, I think when Jesus knocked on the door and came, like during the Shabbat dinner, so that was exciting.
Like when Jesus arrived at dinner, I didn't. It's didn't know you can have somebody uninvited or just come to hey, can I go in or and then I'm not sure if that's part of Shabbat, they cannot turn down anybody, or not sure.
The first few minutes of the episode, he was not in the picture, but then the most exciting part for me is when he knocked on the door and then Mary welcomed him in her house, and then he let Mary read the prayer.
Yeah, that's for me that's interesting part, when Jesus showed up, even she was just kind of shocked or surprised, she didn't know what to say or.
Yeah, he always shows up at the end of the
Yeah,
episode.
he does every time. Really makes me excited when he shows up.
What do I want to find out? Well, I guess
I know this is probably way, further down the road. I just want to see how Yeshua was betrayed, or Jesus.
I guess when we all think of Jesus, it's we know the big parts, walking on water and all that stuff. So it'd be, I guess, we'll see what other things they. You get my point. They touch big on when you're religious, where when you're not religious, they touch base on the big things. So if this is an actual storyline, if they're following the Bible, then it'll be interesting to see what other things that they're basing the Bible on that happened in his life that we didn't really think about. That makes sense. But it better be good.
This is just the beginning, so it's gonna take a while for me to see that.
I'm curious about why Judas betray the Son of our Almighty Father.
They were watching if what's on the boat or on a ship. So not sure if they were fishing or they were just there to stand by. I'm not sure if being having doing standby in the ocean is still also breaking the rules, or yeah, because they're working. Yeah.
Yes, I'm interested watching more episodes, is because whenever I watch it, I get reminded on how I get reminded of God's word, and then I will admit it to myself that I'm not very good at reading the Bible right now, but watching the episode makes me realize that I needed to take time to learn God's words.
Yeah, I'd like to see more episodes. I know there's 4 seasons now. And you keep wanting me to watch it.
It's not my top pick. I told you I grew up very religious with my father, my mother, my sisters. I don't want to be just my father, my whole family. And I'm not religious anymore. So no, do I want to watch more? Not really, but I'm going to because you asked me to. So I'll watch as much as you want me to, since you asked me to do the video, and you like my answers. So, and I'm goofy and sexy. You should wait till you watch the part when you left the room.
Yes, let's do it.
Yeah. Maybe if not after 2 years, I'm gonna
have 3 kids. You'll have
Yeah, no, like
kids.
yeah. So maybe as long as like after 2. I mean, even if after 3, I'm still, you know. I mean, I started it. Why not like, you know, finish it? But
Yes. Yes, because it's just like, oh, what's the next?
it's a lot for me. It's a lot better like not like that long, because I can recall like what was like the happened like before. I mean,
But what does the phrase Shabbat Shalom means? Is it like a greeting?
It is, yeah.
Okay.
So
It's like a happy Sabbath day.
Okay. Let me go downstairs and get changed real quick. It's time for episode 3. Daisy Dukes, see you later. Coming back. Got changed. Ready to go. Let's do it. Okay.